Okay, so what we're doing right now is I'm going to be shooting my second phase drill. And now, to understand kind of how I'm shooting right now, this is not the best way to shoot. I don't want to pretend that I'm an expert, but I see some use in it, right? So after fundamentals are acquired, and I'm feeling like I'm pretty confident with whether it be pistol or rifle, whatever it might be. I go on to phase one. Phase one is where I put the target at a distance in which I feel like I can hit mostly A's, and then I'm looking for the distance where I'm hitting 30% or 70% A's with 30% C's. And that's intentional. Like, I want it to be a distance that's challenging, and then I want to work that down into all A's. Once it's all A's and I know my distance, the next phase is this, so this is 80% the distance of my phase one distance, but now I'm adding movement. So the first thing, I'm doing this with rifle. So the first thing I'm going to do, or at least rifle caliber. On beep, I'm going to engage this first target. I'm not going to be moving. I'm just going to engage that first one with whatever firing pattern I want, which for me right now is just doubles. But this isn't necessarily a hammer pair. It's not a control pair or anything like that. It's your firing pattern, but it needs to be done either predictively or at very least reactively. So predictively being like, I know where that sight's going to be, and I'm shooting when that sight's going to be where I think it is. And then reactively being, the sight lands where I want and it goes off. The sight lands where I want and it goes off. So that, one of those, but I don't want full confirmation fire, full confirmation fire. Like, that's just like, I mean, if you're not A zoning all of that, of course, like, you need to go back to fundamentals. So anyway, so the first shot is, my two shots or your five, whatever you want to do. And then after that, I'm going to turn and I'm going to engage this other target. And as I'm moving, so it counts. It totally counts to be not stepping yet. I would rather be shooting as I step off of that first step than shooting on the move. It's just more efficient that way. And the problem is we kind of end up in this binary of like, I shoot while moving, I shoot while stopped. But in that like transition period where we slow, or that transition period where we speed up, we tend to not want to shoot because, like, I don't know, like, we're so stuck on these two binaries. So I don't want to be doing that. As long as I can shoot and then turn and then shoot, that counts. Again, whether pistol caliber, rifle caliber, doesn't matter, right? This is all you. Now, I'm going to do that. It's a part time of 5. So I'm going to shoot this one, and then I'm going to move, shoot that one, and I'm going to move all the way across the other side. And then I'm just going to repeat the process in the other direction. So we're really trying to work on disconnecting the movement from the shooting, so they're happening independently. That's the idea. However, where this is moving towards is phase 3 is actually like trying to run as fast as you can and shoot, and the targets are a little closer, because that's just what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to run and shoot simultaneously and be decently accurate. And so that's what we're moving towards. So that's why we're doing this. It's just to disconnect those two things. All right. So the big thing here is I want to acquire, like I'm not trying to acquire that target necessarily first and shoot it then. It's just that as soon as I have target acquisition, I'm shooting. I'm not waiting for my legs to do whatever as long as I'm moving. So it's essentially like shoot, transition, and step and shoot. If I'm over here while I'm walking, that's fine too, but I don't want to just shoot, move. I have to have movement happening. Oh, that was bad. So a big deal here, right, is like, don't follow your sights to the target. You're not trying to drive your sights to the target. You're trying to acquire and then suck your sights in, right? So if you drive it over, it's going to overshoot, and you're not. the sights don't know where the heck they're going. Your eyes do though, so get your eyes to show the sights where to go. So that was my goof up. That was actually really good. That last one was exactly what I wanted. Now we'll go up and look at the targets here. They're not gonna look amazing. So one thing to understand about my targets is like the center's gonna get blown out. So like, if I don't see, like you're not gonna see like a huge freaking group in the center because a lot of them just push through so they look smaller. So you can see how these are like more notable around the outside. It's just my targets are blown out. But this is okay. Like I don't hate this. I want to suck all this in. This is 20 yards. So I want to suck all this in to right here so that I know, okay, now when I move over to running and shooting, I'll probably blow that back out, right? So this one's good. We're going to look at the other one. I know that one's kind of cruddy, I think. It's got some good ones, but so I remember these. So these were the second to last one I shot. Those were, the sight was there, right? Like I followed the sight up. And then I had another one where I think it was like, that one was from not leading with my eyes, but yeah, so it actually doesn't look bad. You can see right here, it's like really blown out. So that's not gonna be a good representation, but those are new. I got that and that. I think that's one, and I got that. That looks actually pretty darn good for this drill. So I encourage y'all to practice that.